tight end position specifically, I mean, probably less chaos there than maybe any other position with this recruiting class because you kind of came in and got your guy early, right?
That's right. Logan, he committed early to us, and he never wavered from then on out. He didn't talk to anybody else. He didn't even think about anywhere else. And I think that's due to the relationship I had with him, he had with Coach Odom, and with his family as well. And the fact that he has a cousin here that goes to school here, he's in graduate school, helped us.
Right.
But, we got him on campus early. He loved what he saw, and we hit it off, and he never looked back.
What about his game? I mean, do you compare him to any of the guys you've got already, or what do you think?
He's similar to Kendall Bland in that he's extremely long, and he's not quite as big as Kendall yet, but that's natural for a kid that young, that's that tall. It takes them a while to, once they stop growing tall, now they get to broaden out a little bit. And he's 220 pounds right now, and he didn't get to lift the weight this year because he got hurt.
Right.
Third week of the season, and so he's similar in the fact that he's a violent player. All right. He likes contact, which is what I look for first, and then I start looking at size, all the other attributes. But he likes to play the game violently. Plus, he can split out, run routes, catch the ball, do something with it after it. So those are all just positives for him.
I know you guys started to use H-backs and stuff like that. Is he a guy that you can see filling that role?
Absolutely. Every time that I recruit here, I expect him to be able to do everything we do on offense because we don't want to have to switch tight ends if we want to do this or that. I want him to be able to do it all. He will be able to do it all. He's shown that on tape. And when he gets here and he gets around this group of tight ends that we have already, he'll just flourish.
The state of Illinois, I mean, Missouri's always recruited kind of, East St. Louis, that area, but is that something that you guys want to look at branching out in that state?
We do. We did some research on it, and there's a lot of kids in Chicago that end up at the University of Missouri, and there's a lot of football players up there. And so we want to open that up. The more we get, the more successful they are. We like to get more and more.
As long as I've got you here, the guys you have, I mean, I know Brendan was hurt last year. I know you don't spend a ton of time with them till spring ball, but how's everybody come along in the offseason?
Doing great. Scales, like you said, he lost a little bit of weight because he couldn't lift lower body this season. But with his work ethic, what he does in the weight room in the off season, he'll be just fine. He's got the right mental attitude, and he's got all the tools we need to do whatever we ask him to do. Howard O, like I said, very pleased with how he's grown. He came in the same as Logan, 218, 220 pounds, played basketball, never really got a real off season, and now he was 258 pounds mid-season, so he added 40 pounds in a short amount of time, but he didn't lose any speed. He just got stronger and probably got a little bit faster.
Last thing, obviously Logan's the only guy at your position, but how much of this staff's approach is, I mean, how much were you on the in-home visits with a bunch of other guys and just kind of team recruiting almost?
A whole bunch. That's big. I think anytime you get multiple coaches into a place, they understand how bad they want you. And we did that. We're all about University of Missouri. We're trying to be the best football team we can be. And anybody that has a relationship or can develop a relationship with these recruits, we're going to get in there. We don't care what section of the country they're in. We don't care. We want good football players. And Coach Odom really led the team, led the coaching staff in that, and everybody's bought in, and it's going good.
And the way recruiting works, I guess you get maybe 24 hours off till it's on to next year?
Well, no, absolutely not. We're already on to next year, so it's fun.
All right.